Well, P&G reached out to me and they told me about this initiative, Give Education, working with communities and schools. Communities and Schools does amazing work. They make sure kids don't drop out of school. They work with about 1 million kids, making sure they stay in school. And if people don't know, we have a serious dropout problem, especially in our poor communities. Way too many kids are dropping out of school. Overall in the nation, every 9 seconds someone drops out of school, and that problem is even worse in our most challenged communities. And so Communities and Schools goes to these schools and says we're going to provide the support network in addition to the teachers and the people that work for the school. We're going to come in and support their efforts by providing tutoring, mentoring, hooking kids up with outside resources in the community to make sure the kids have no excuse, no reason why they would want to drop out of school, because the organization is there to support them and help them and make sure they realize that what they're doing matters, and that they have the potential to succeed if they're given the right opportunities. I had a great English teacher named Mrs. Bodie. I had a great counselor named Mr. Dixon. These are people who I cared about and who cared about me. And I wanted to make sure that when they believed in me, that I wouldn't let them down. And I think every kid needs somebody like that in their lives, where somebody is dependent on them to do a good job, and somebody would be let down if they don't, because it gives a kid another incentive to say, you know what, I'm going to push through this, I'm going to work through my challenges and do the right thing. We shouldn't sacrifice our education budget just because we're trying to balance the budget. I think it's important that we prioritize our future, and investing in our kids is so important to the future. We spend so much money on all these other things, on fighting wars, doing all these other things, but we need to invest in our future, and we shouldn't make our kids bear the brunt of our budget cutting. And I think our politicians need to do better by our kids. A lot of rest, because when you're singing every night, your voice, needs rest. Your body needs rest, and so I make sure I get a lot of rest. I drink a lot of fluids, drink a lot of water, a lot of Hinton water, a lot of whatever I can drink to stay healthy and stay hydrated. And then try to eat a good diet, and also I work out. I want to stay in shape and feel good and look good, because everything, cardio, boxing, weights, everything.
They wait to plead their case, unknown cast aside. I love to see their face. Can we spare the light? Are we afraid to see them, prisoners of history?